everyone, and welcome to another episode of Financial Freeway. My name is David J. Atwood. I am the man rocking the Ray-Bans. And today we're trying something a little different. I'm always trying to tweak the audio and the video. And I noticed the last little while my computer and my my phone have been acting up a little bit. And this is how I transfer the information from my camera to my computer so I can edit again in an effort to make things as simple as possible, because I'm trying to kind of get my life to a life where I'm doing things by systems, and I want to get things set up in a way that I can get things done quickly and smoothly and easily, but still get the important things out, because I have so many things going on, and I just have to make sure that my time is properly allocated to all these different things. So with the convenience comes, well, more inconvenience. Such is life. Today is last night I had my daughter over for dinner, which was always nice. And we enjoyed a good conversation about life and such. And it's just good. It's good for the soul to be around the people that you care about. And I try to have my daughters over for dinner as much as I possibly can. You know, life is life. They're being adults now, so we squeeze in the time when we can. But this morning, beautiful morning, I got up a little bit early, and I'm gonna be. I've almost been afraid to put this out there, and I think fear a lot of times is what dictates how we act, how we perform, how we speak. Fear holds us back from doing the things that we want to do, and a lot of times things that we should be doing. I have been going to the gym, and I've been trying to get back to where I was pre-holiday. While we were on holidays, I had these plans. I brought with me my smartwatch so I could time myself for all the jogging I was going to be doing on the beach. Didn't happen once. Not once did I go jogging on the beach. For 3 months, for 2 months while we were away, I just did what you do on vacation. I relaxed. I did some work, but I didn't actually do much in the way of exercise. Started with the best intentions, but it just didn't end up there. So when I got back to Canada, I found that my fitness had dropped quite dramatically. So it's been a slow climb back to get myself to the gym every day. But one thing I haven't done, and it's funny, while we were gone in Vietnam, I didn't put on any weight. Or actually Vietnam, we were also in Bali for that month. Well, while I was in that part of the world, I didn't put on any weight. And I was so proud of myself when I came back. I was like, ooh, didn't put on any weight. How awesome is that? Gone for so long, not exercising. My diet since I've been back has been horrible. And I've been working out, and I've been drinking lots of water, and I've been focusing on getting some sleep. I've been doing my my cold water dips, my cold showers. You cannot escape a bad diet, and my diet has been horrible. And I would love to blame Gabby, because she's such an amazing cook, and having someone like her in my life who's always taking care of me and making sure that I'm happy, and there's always a dinner's always prepared when I come home. I'd love to blame her for that, but the reality is I have 100% control of what I put into my mouth. So, and that has been a lot of deliciousness, a lot of bread, a lot of sugar, a little bit of booze, responsibly. But I put on some weight, and I'm not fond of it. I'm not happy of it. So I've decided to put it out here to all my subscriber, that I'm going to make a point to lose weight, and that starts today. So I had a quick conversation with Gabby before I left, asking for her support in this, and she said, I will help you any way that I possibly can. So we're gonna I'm putting it out there to my subscriber. So I'm gonna put it out there, and I'm going to focus on my diet. I'm gonna continually focus on being a good boy and getting to the gym every day. And on the days that I don't get to the gym, I'll definitely go for a walk with Gabby after dinner. And we're gonna knock off the silliness with the sweets and the pastries and the breads and all that stuff. And she's going to be very supportive of that, as she promised me this morning. So now that I put it out there, I'm going to. I have a goal in mind for the next couple of months. We're going to be putting them back on the magic show this fall and winter. So there's a goal for me to lose the weight by the end of the summer. So, and of course, I also want to be ready for bikini season. That's important. So it starts today, and it's I'm not going to wait till Thursday, or sorry, wait till Monday like most people do. Enjoy the weekend kind of thing, last day of freedom. It starts right now, and I think that's the way when it comes to personal growth. That's the way it kind of has to be. You got to make the decision and kick the excuses to the curb and focus on yourself, and focus on the promises that you make to yourself. And now that I put it out there to my all my subscriber, I'm going to feel more committed and more obligated, more I'm more accountable to you. So let's keep moving. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do it. So, street cleaner. So, nice, thanks, man. Cheers. Guy let me in so I can get around the street cleaner. So, today it was funny. I got up a little earlier, and I started working on getting some videos uploaded and putting together the show for the last couple of things I've done. And as I was doing that, I made myself a cup of coffee and waiting for things to kind of work and transfer and upload and stuff. And I noticed the apple seed that I had planted before we left for Southeast Asia. The apple seed that I had planted and started growing has grown to be about 3 inches, maybe 4 inches tall right now. And I'm so excited. And I started thinking about that way with personal growth, change, investments, all of those things. Like how we don't want to start from a seed. We all want to inherit a full-grown tree, or have one bought and installed so we can have fruit growing out of it that same year. But the truth is, that's not how life works. Life does not work that way. You do not get... it does for some people, and that's like some people win an apple tree that's already producing fruit, and some people are given one by a loved one. But for people like myself, and like I'm sure most people that are watching, that's not a viable financial plan to start, like to win the lottery or to get an inheritance. So I invite people to start thinking about life like that. I'm growing this little raccoon sleeping on the side of the road. It's just a weird place to take a nap. So I would like people to start thinking about that. Like you have to start somewhere, and the more you complain about the fact that no one's giving you an inheritance, or you're not getting a huge chunk of change, or something, the more upset and frustrated you are, and the longer it's going to take you to start actually making changes in your life. If you want to lose the weight, and I'm using weight, let's use weight. Let's just stick with weight right now. It's something everyone can understand. Well, sorry, most people can understand. If you got to lose, say 5 or 10 pounds, for me it's more, by the way. But say you got to lose 5 or 10 pounds, and you want to like, oh well, I don't want to start on a Thursday because that sucks, and I don't, Friday's up, and I want to have that one last great meal, and I've got I got that party to go to on Saturday. The more you put it off, the harder it's going to be. And it's this thing is one of those no dog kind of conversations that I have often, where I start saying things and people go, well, of course it makes sense. But sometimes we need to actually have it pointed out to us. And for me, one of the things that really illustrated this very, very clearly to me was when I was watching a lecture by one of my personally favorite magicians, Roberto Giobbi, a Swiss magician, and he was talking about palming a card. And he said that in order to become really good at palming a card, it takes 5 years. And it almost as if you could hear my thoughts, I said, 5 years, that sucks. I don't want to wait 5 years to get to be good at palming. I want to be good at palming today. And he said, the 5 years is going to pass whether you practice palming or not. So practice palming. And it was so clear in my mind. It's like, yes. And guess what? Since I saw that lecture, when did I see? It was 2020. So it was 4 years that I saw that. And so I've been practicing my palming for that long, and my palming has gotten really good. But it didn't stop me from meeting somebody, going on vacation, excelling at my job, taking on a leadership position with the union. It didn't stop me from that stuff. I still lived a life. And that's the same thing with weight loss or, well, again, we're going to focus on weight loss. If you're thinking about losing weight, you still get to enjoy all the stuff in life that you used to enjoy. You just have to start making those little changes. Excuse me. You have to start making those little changes today, right now. Start simple. Start with, and again, I'm going to stay focused on the weight loss thing. If I've always for the longest time drank my coffee black, no cream, no sugar. I just drink it black. I don't. Now, if you're watching, follow me on Facebook, you probably saw that I did enjoy a lot of cappuccinos when I was on holidays. But even those, I keep the sugar to a minimum, and the cream, I like you say, like this. What's in this mug right now is just pure Black Joe. That's all it is. If you're a person who's trying to lose weight, start with getting the sugar out of your drinks. First thing, knock off the apple juice, knock off the orange juice, knock off the soda, knock off, well, I mean, one of the things for me, knock off the beer. I personally love, I love pop. I love pop. I absolutely do love it. I love everything about it. To me, it's like a party in my mouth, and everyone's invited. But if you knock off those little things, like right away, just if you do that, you can still eat everything you normally eat. Just drink water and black coffee. Just start there, and see what happens with your weight at that point. It's a little thing, and you might say, well, it's going to take forever to lose weight if I do that. I have to do something more extreme. Okay, that's fine, but if you don't start, and that's the key, if you don't start today, it's just going to be, you're going to start tomorrow, or you're going to start the day after that, or the month after that, or after Christmas. And before you know it, another year's gone by and you haven't made any changes in your life. You haven't gotten better at palming because you didn't start palming. And you got to start, like, when it comes to these things, like investing, you start with a little seed. You start with the idea, okay, and I tell people, if you don't do anything, open an account, an investing account, open an investment account, open it through your bank, open it through Questrade, Robinhood, or Wealthsimple, or one of those apps. Open it, start. You have to start somewhere, and this is what's I think this is what's really stopping people from everything. Look, I'm back at the gym, and I'm struggling to get back to where I was pre-vacation. But I gotta start, and I gotta keep showing up, and that's what it is. And if you just open the account, if you just knock off the sugar, and you know what, maybe sugar is really an important deal for you with regards to your coffee intake, and that's fine. But if that's the case, then oh, look at that, lots of parking for Dave this morning. Yeah, if that's the case, if sugar is a part of it, then knock it off. Like take what my grandmother told me, and I was really young when she told me this, and I thought it was really interesting. She said she needed to get sugar out of her life, and she knew that. And this was back in the 70s when she told me this. And she said the way she did it was she loved sugar with her tea. So when she made tea, she slowly started taking the sugar off of the spoon until she no longer had sugar on the spoon at all. And I guess what I'm saying is everybody wants to look good for the summer. Everybody wants to have a really healthy bank account, or an investment account. Everybody wants to be really good at palming cards. Maybe not everyone, but I certainly did. And you got to start. And you don't get it overnight. You don't get it today. It takes time. It takes discipline. It takes, like today, I'm here ready to go to the gym. I'm showing up. I'm not where I was before, but I'm showing up. And a couple weeks ago, I hurt my knee, and I took some time off the gym, and I bumped into one of my gym friends, and he said, you know, what's going on? I said, I hurt my knee. And then in that instant, I realized, you know what? I'm just making an excuse. I can show up to the gym. I can show up to the gym, and I can actually start doing some work. So that was an excuse. I got to quit making excuses. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm just going to quit making excuses with regards to the diet and with regards to the exercise. When it comes to success, and this is a really important message, success cannot be financial. Success cannot be relationships. Success cannot be your career. Success cannot be your health. Success is only success when all of those things are working. You have to have it all together. If you are really wealthy but you're sick all the time, that's not success. If you're super healthy but you have no financial plan, and your retirement plan is to work until you die on the job, that's not health. That's not success. If you have no friends because you are focused too much on working out and making as much profit as you possibly can, that's not success either. Success is a full spectrum thing, and it's about everything. It's about relationships, health, wealth, healthy body, healthy mind, healthy spirit, and good relationships. So you have to start. And I think that's what the point of my discussion today is I've been avoiding the scale so much for so long. I've been avoiding looking at those numbers, and I realized, what am I doing? I'm avoiding the bad news when I know I've got to make changes. It's like, just let's get started. Let's start today. Again, like I said, let's get to the gym. I don't care what you look like. I don't care what your health issues are. I don't care whether you have the clothes for it or not, or just show up. Just show up to the gym. I don't care if you are struggling with some sort of a medical issue. Start examining your diet and seeing what needs to happen with your diet, what needs to change. Let's make these things happen. Let's start today. I think that's the key message today. Let's start right now. If you're watching this, I want you to start. I want you to start with that investment account. I want you to start knocking off the sugar in your coffee in the morning, and let's get her going. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Thanks again. If you're watching me on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. If you haven't already, make sure you check out financialfreeway23.ca. That's where all the real juice is, the really good stuff. And as I always say, make sure you spread the word, because that's what we're all about here at Financial Freeway, is about making sure that everyone understands that they have an inalienable right to live a life of abundance and success. Today looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. Definitely going to be a beautiful day here in Victoria. But wherever you are in the world, I wish you the very best. Enjoy the day. Start right now.